My dear students, in this class, let us learn about the classification of proteins. Proteins form the bulk of nutrients. They provide energy to the organism. Proteins are called building blocks of the body. And in our body, there are different types of proteins like structural proteins, functional proteins, globular proteins, fibrous proteins, pigments, metalloproteins, conjugated proteins, like that. Now let us see how these proteins are classified. Proteins are classified based on the properties like coagulation and solubility. Let us try to classify the proteins and let us also cite some examples for each category. Simple proteins. Simple proteins release alpha amino acids and hydrolysis. Globulins are present in plasma and egg. Globulins of plasma are called immunoglobulins because they play a major role in immunity by forming antibodies. Globulin present in egg is called ovoglobulin. So the immunoglobulins of plasma are very crucial in disease resistance. Protamines contain 8 amino acids. Spermatozoa of fish contains protamines. Histones are the basic proteins associated with nucleic acids. Glutenin, prolamines are plant proteins. Wheat contains glutenin and gliadin. In prolamines, amino acid proline is predominant. That means it is found in greater concentrations. Albumins are present in plasma. And these albumins of plasma maintain osmotic balance. Because we know that plasma contains nearly 92% of water, and this water content is retained only in presence of albumins in plasma. If the albumin concentration decreases in the plasma, what will happen? Major part of the plasma water seeps into the tissues, leading to the swelling of tissues, and this is called edema. So like that, globulins of plasma are essential for disease resistance, whereas albumins of plasma are essential for osmotic balance. Egg also contains albumin, of course. Egg albumin is also called the white of the egg, and the yellow part of the egg is called vitelline, and white part of the egg is called albumin. Most stable proteins are scleroproteins because they form the skeletal framework or structural framework within the animal and also human being, and they form the hard part of the body. Scleroproteins form the hard parts of the body. Collagen is the example of scleroprotein, of course, and you remember collagen is the most abundant protein in the body of a human being. It binds the skin with muscles, and collagen requires vitamin C for its synthesis, and the quantity of collagen decreases with aging. As a result, collagen is also called aging protein. As one ages out, that means during the process of senescence, what will happen? The collagen synthesis decreases, and this collagen binds the skin with muscles. Collagen binds the skin with other parts of the body. During the process of senescence, if the collagen synthesis decreases, what will happen? The binding material gets depleted. Then the skin is pulled towards gravity, leading to the formation of folds or wrinkles on the face and also on the other parts of the body. So, collagen depletion leads to the aging. Then there are certain categories of proteins called derived proteins. Metaproteins and coagulated proteins belong to this category. Fibrin is the example of derived protein. Conjugated proteins. Conjugated proteins contain two parts. One is proteinaceous part, that means protein part, and a prosthetic group, which is a non-protein part. Prosthetic group is the non-protein part of the conjugated protein. Nucleoproteins are associated with nucleic acids. Phosphoproteins are represented by casein, and casein, you know that it is a milk protein. Mucin of saliva is glycoprotein. Chromoproteins are represented by hemoglobin and melanin. Melanin is responsible for imparting dark complexion to the skin, whereas hemoglobin contains heme part made up of iron and a globin part which is a protein part. And because hemoglobin is giving color to the blood and melanin giving color to the body, these are called chromoproteins. Chromo means color. Viral proteins are nucleoproteins, and metalloproteins contain metal as an essential part. So, like that, proteins are classified depending on the solubility, coagulation, and structural components, like that. Thank you very much.